All right, so TikTok, man.
TikTok. Time.
Everybody's saying that every time this kind of thing comes up, everybody goes, "Oh, TikTok's about to get banned." It's not going to get fucking banned. But the White House is backing this bipartisan bill that could be used to ban TikTok.
Right. It would give the Department of Commerce power to ban TikTok.
What matters is the bill.
Do you know what it's called?
Yeah, like the Respect Act or something?
Restrict.
Restrict.
Do you know why it's called the Restrict Act?
I can't remember what the acronym is, but God bless the
intern who came up with it? Obsessed.
What does Restrict stand for?
I'll tell you what. Little bit of a stretch.
Of course. It's always a little bit of a stretch.
Sometimes they're good.
What is this one?
Like the Pelosi Act was surprisingly perfect.
Yeah. Preventing,
Restricting the emergence of security threats that risk information and communications technology Act.
God, it writes itself. It means that God exists, that these things just work. So the bill is the purpose of the bill is to give the government the ability to block any technology that comes from one of six hostile nations. You got China,
Let's see
Russia.
If we can name them.
All right, China, Russia, North Korea. Okay, Venezuela. Two more. Give me a hint. Where are they?
One is very obvious. It's like we've hated them forever. Not hated them. Had bad relations forever.
Iraq or Iran? Iran? Is that one of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one more. What continent is it on?
No, this is taking too long. Cuba.
Oh, Cuba. Love their sandwiches. Love them. So good. But, so it restricts any technology that could come out of there. And there was an example of, there was Russian software that got somehow, I don't know how the fuck this happens, but it was put onto government computers. And they got, hacked. Right?
Okay.
Do you not
I don't know about the story.
Yeah, it was in that article about about this.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened a few years back, and these government computers got hacked by this Russian software. And then you had FaceApp. You remember the big thing with FaceApp?
Oh yeah.
Where it was like, hey, this is Russian owned, and they're just taking everybody's face.
We immediately just everyone gave their facial recognition.
But I'm like, so what? So they got my face. What are they going to do with it? What do you want? You can go find my face on the internet if you take it. Take my face. I don't give a shit.
Keep your face.
Same thing with TikTok. Because the paranoia around TikTok is so entertaining to me, because some of these politicians are going, they're sending Americans as TikTok data straight to Beijing, straight to the CCP. It's like, what are they doing? Just going
right.
Yes.
Well, they're collecting all the same data that any tech company's collecting.
Right.
They're doing the same things that, so when they were talking about, because there was the instance where it was proven that TikTok employees were spying on journalists.
Right.
But along with that story is the stories that American tech companies were doing very similar things. It's just that now it's in the hands of China.
Yeah, an adversary. Oh, you had Huawei? There was a ban that we had. So
yeah, we've banned foreign technology before. I mean, and tons of American tech is banned in China.
Well, and we're working on restricting China's access to American companies' chips too. You got Doritos, Sun Chips. They can't have them.
Keep going.
Fritos. Yeah.
My favorite thing about all this is TikTok asking creators to help.
Yeah.
They're saying
they don't even need to. There's government officials. There's members of Congress. One member of Congress said something like, I'm paraphrasing, but it said, "This is bad because it restricts the export of American culture."
That might have been a spokesperson for TikTok.
It was it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
That's Brooke Oberwetter, a spokesperson for TikTok. She said in an email that the Biden administration already has the power to oversee the app through the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, which I don't know if that's necessarily true. We'll get to that in a second. But she said, we appreciate that some members of Congress remain willing to explore options for addressing national security concerns that don't have the effect of censoring millions of Americans. But a U.S. ban on TikTok is a ban on the export of American culture and values to the billion-plus people who use our service worldwide.
Dun, 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 dun. God, yeah, we do. We got a monopoly on that shit.
So they also brought up when Donald Trump tried to ban this in 2020.
Right.
I think they found courts later said that the government didn't have the legal right to threaten a ban, effectively neutering its leverage to force a sale. I don't know. I would love it if they banned TikTok. I hate that it's a security concern. I really wish they would just remember when China was like, kids can't play video games for that long anymore.
Yeah. And yeah.
I want them to do that here.
Yeah, me too.
And just be like, you guys can't dance on TikTok that long. We're restricting how long you can fuck around on TikTok.
Yeah. There's part of me.
I know some of you are gonna scream and go, what is this, communist podcast? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it is. It's now a communist podcast.
Yeah.
Comrades, listen up.
No more dancing on TikTok.
No more dancing. We're cracking the sickle and the hammer on you, and we're putting mass restrictions on everything. Who decides? Us. We do, because we have good ideas. I think that most people would agree that we have pretty good ideas. Like if we were the supreme leaders of
TikTok
of America, we'd be pretty good.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah. I honestly do. I think that we'd be pretty good.
Oof.
We would have to bring a couple women on board to balance it out.
I'm foreseeing a split, and I've become authoritarian.
Really? And what am I?
I don't know. We executed you.
How?
It was bad.
How?